I.A.G Farms, all about God. Yeah, I've been doing so many videos showing y'all me working hard and everything, so I figured I would get on here and just talk to you for a little bit and kind of give you the vision of what we got planned for this upcoming season, and just give you an update on the farm. Yeah, I've done farm chores, got the sheep taken care of and the pigs back there taken care of, and we are still working on our pasture fence back here, fencing out about 3-4 acres. We got our H braces done. Let me turn you around and just look at them. But yeah, we have our H braces done as far as putting the brace pole going across the middle to make that H. And we saved a lot of money by using these cedar poles here. And as you see, we have this non-barbed wire here that we're gonna use to, continue to finish up bracing everything up. Y'all probably already know about what we're gonna do with that non-barbed wire. And but if not, that'll be on probably our next video, I believe, or something like that. But we're having a problem because none of the stores around here, Tractor Supply, Lowe's, Home Depot, none of the stores have non-barbed wire. And they don't even have barbed wire. They're really short on fencing as well. And so I've been calling around, looking around, trying to find non-barbed wire so that we can complete our H braces. But I haven't been able to find it. And so I was walking around the property, just praying, asking the Lord for wisdom, which is the principal thing. I believe that wisdom is key, in farming and just doing anything. I can't run this farm without God's wisdom. The Bible spoke about how, really it was wisdom. Like wisdom literally started talking. I think it was Proverbs chapter 16 or something like that. But wisdom started having a conversation and it started speaking on his behalf. And it says, like, don't you know that when God framed this world, like God framed it by me? Like literally, like I'm God's mind. Like, so wisdom was taking a stand and saying, like, I'm not just a thing, but I'm literally like God's brain. Like God's brain is called wisdom. Like he's the foundation of all wisdom. And so I know that I can't do anything without wisdom. And so I was just walking around praying for wisdom, kind of like Solomon. Solomon had the opportunity to ask for anything he wanted to ask for, for all the riches and the money and the fame and the fortune. But he was wise enough, I guess, like he was prudent enough to understand that wisdom was a principal thing. So he asked for wisdom. And when he asked for wisdom, God gave it to him. And he was, I call him the second wisest man to ever live because, Jesus or God in flesh was the wisest man to ever live. But Solomon became the second wisest man to ever live because he asked for wisdom above like treasure and rubies and fame and fortune. But anyway, so I'm walking around the property, just praying like, God, give me wisdom about what to do because these stores are short. But God, you're my provider. Like Tractor Supply is not my provider. This world is not my provider. A lot of people that homestead and farm, they say self-sufficient. But we like to say in our family and our farm that we want to be grace sufficient. Totally dependent upon Jesus. We don't want to be totally sustainable just in ourselves, like in a selfish nature. But we want to be totally dependent upon Jesus. So we're grace sufficient. We live a self-sufficient lifestyle, meaning we're disconnected from the stores, and we want to raise all of our own meat and heat our own house and do solar and all those type of things on down the line. But all of that just falls upon Jesus. So anyway, back to the store. So I'm walking around trying to figure out what I'm gonna do because these stores don't have what I need. And so I prayed and I said, God, give me wisdom on what to do. And he led me. I'm gonna walk you where he led me to. Now, I don't know if you do this, but I'm one to keep a lot of junk. Like I have trash piles and I have junk piles. And the junk piles, that's like the pile where there's all type of treasures and rubies that I'm saving for later. But let me turn the camera around and show you what some of my trash and my junk piles look like. Yes, I'm walking around here looking at some of my trash and my junk piles. I got junk piles over here. Just got junk, just like old little pieces of fence and stuff like that. Like it's not, full fence and all that type of stuff to where it can be sustainable in itself. I got old IBC totes. I got like a burn pile here that I have some like some boards and stuff on the edge that's full of nails. Sometimes I get those nails out if I need a nail. I get one of those boards out if I need a board. I can use one of these cedar, limbs if I need a limb. Got pieces of culvert and stuff like that here. But as I started to walk and as I started to pray, you know, just walking through the property, walking and praying. And as you see, I got 10 over here and just all type of just junk, you know. But as I started to walk, God kind of stopped me right here. And I started walking this way. And as I started walking this way, the Lord was like, you're looking for non-barbed wire, but you have a bunch of barbed wire over here in this pile. And so I walked up to the pile and I started kind of touching on the barbed wire, you know, kind of touching on it. And the Lord put it on my mind that I could just take the barbs off the barbed wire. And I started like finagling with this one here. And as you see, I just did that with my hand. Like, and the Lord like showed me that what I thought I was lacking, I actually had. And I actually have an abundance of it. Now it might not look like how I wanted it to look. I wanted just to be on a big roll where I can just roll it off and do what I need to do with it. But the Lord gave me a big old pile of it and gave me the wisdom to understand that I already had everything that I needed. Excuse me, I got stuff all in my beard. It's cold out here today. But yeah, so the Lord gave me the wisdom to understand that, you know, I already have what I need and I have an abundance of it. And what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to take that barbed wire and we're going to take the barbs off of it and we're going to use it for what we need to use it for. You know, it's just amazing that, you know, the Lord gives us the wisdom and gives us the insight and he speaks to us and just, you know, provides the things that we need. Without him, I'm nothing. Without him, none of us are anything. You know, he's our everything, you know, and wisdom is so important because that's God's mind. You know, the Bible talks about it in 1 Corinthians chapter 3. It says, we have the mind of Christ. You know, it asks the question, it says, who can know the mind of Christ? And then like a couple verses on down towards the end of it's chapter 3 or 4, it says that we have the mind of Christ. Like we have God's mind in the form of the Holy Spirit. Like we have the Holy Spirit living inside of us. We can ask God for wisdom. We have everything that we need to be able to serve him and please him and be honoring to him. Yeah, but just down here doing farm chores today. And we're going to come on back down tomorrow. As you see, I'm in the van today. I need the 4-wheel drive to get on back here. I didn't even crank the side-by-side up today. Let me open the door and show you the boys. See what the boys got going on in here. They kind of got cold, so I put them in the van. Boys, y'all warmed up in here?
Yeah.
Yeah. As you can see, they've been eating powdered donuts because they got stuff all in their mouth. What's all that white stuff on your face?
Powdered donuts.
Powdered donuts? Were they good?
Yeah.
Who got your powdered donuts?
Yeah.
Good.
Actually, Mama got them.
Actually, Mama got them. Yeah. But yeah, so just walking around and, you know, spending a little time with the Lord. I dropped my wife off at work today, so I'm going to go pick her up. And we didn't plan on spending too much time on the farm today. Like I said, I just came down here to do a little maintenance, take care of the animals. And I was going around to different stores looking for non-barbed wire. And like I said, I actually have a little bit that I had around the property, but it's not enough to do what we need to do with it. But we're going to take those barbs off that barbed wire. Yep. Cold, raining down the farm. Just walking around, seeing what the Lord has been doing, spending time with him. Walk back here. Look at these poles back here. But yeah, that's what we got going on today. Not too much. I just wanted to get on here and show y'all and speak to y'all about what the Lord is doing and how he's ministering to me today. And hoping that that'll encourage you as well. Yep. But hopefully you were encouraged by, you know, how the Lord encouraged me. Hopefully you'll, you know, be looking around and thinking that you're lacking something. And then it'll hit you that the Lord already has provided everything that you need. So hopefully you can be encouraged by this, and you know, hopefully you enjoy this video. And you know, next video we'll get back to the work. You know, because we've been working so much. Like I said on the last few videos, I haven't been doing a lot of talking. You know, and I don't know if y'all like me talking or not, but you know what I'm saying. But you know, I figured I'd just get on here today and just share, give an update on what we're doing. And you know, yep. Cold rain today on the farm. But yeah, it's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. We'll see y'all in the next one.